Hey you guys, welcome to my channel. I am a newbie YouTuber. My name is Shell and I'm a homeschooling mama of two here in Texas. I'm hopping on YouTube for this great opportunity that is hosted by Abby from Rooted in Rest and Jessica from the Waldock Way. They have created this open collaboration for new homeschool mamas and new YouTubers, homeschool YouTubers, to share a little bit about themselves each month. So each month there's a theme, and it's August. So August is Me the Teacher. That is me. I'm going to answer some questions about myself so you guys can get to know me, get to know what my channel will be all about. And I'm excited to share with you guys and meet y'all, in the comments and have those discussions and just embrace this homeschool community here on YouTube. It has been a huge blessing to me because let me tell you, when you're a new homeschooler, you need these YouTube mamas to help you out. And they have helped me out so much. So without further ado, like I said, I'm a mama of two. I live in Texas. I'm married. My husband's name is Brandon. He is a leathersmith. He makes leather. I am a former chiropractor. I practiced for a year and then 2020 hit and I decided to stay home with my children to school them. And that was not something my husband wanted to stay home and do. So, and it's something I've always wanted to do actually. Even when my children were little and I had to put them in daycare, I chose Montessori school because I felt like it had that home atmosphere, and I just loved that there was kids of mixed ages learning together, smaller classrooms, natural things in the classroom, and I really loved and embraced that. And unfortunately, when they did have to go to public school, that was a little bit of a stab in the heart for me, but we got through it until 2020. And right before, I'm kind of just trailing off here telling the story, but right before 2020 hit in March, I was having some serious issues with my son's teacher. Heartbreaking things that I'll probably go into another time, but him being grabbed by the arm, hurtful things being said about him in front of the whole classroom. And so when they said we're stopping school, it was just like, honestly, it was an answered prayer for us. So we've taken full advantage of this, and I know that God can use all bad things for good, and he has used this time for us to homeschool and have that opportunity that we probably would have never stepped into otherwise. So anyways, that's how I got started into homeschooling. This will be my second year. We were supposed to start today actually, but my niece has her last day of music school before she goes into a Montessori school, and my kids wanted to join her in her music class, and I thought that was really special, and I let them go ahead and do that. So I'm going to film some videos while they enjoy some family time. What is my homeschool style? I would say I'm just figuring that out, first of all, and I would say it's probably eclectic. I don't really do the Charlotte Mason thing, although I think it's awesome. And in my brain before this, I thought I'd be like a Charlotte Mason mom. But I think we're kind of still in the deschooling process, where we're having to undo that mindset of setting up our homeschool like a regular school. So we're still working that out. And so in the meantime, we are eclectic homeschoolers. I pick and choose their curriculum for math, language arts, all of that myself, and they're different for each subject. So eclectic. Let's see. My favorite subject to teach is history. I feel like that's a popular answer, but I loved history in school. That class was never boring to me. I always paid attention in history. And we're using Knotgrass history. We used it last year. We're using it again this year. And I just love the pictures. I love the old pictures. I love learning about and thinking about what people were like years past and what our ancestors were like. And so, I love what we watch YouTube videos about whatever history lesson we're learning in school. So that's just something that to me is just storytelling basically. And I find that fun. So history it is for me. I'm also teaching geography this year, which I think I'll really enjoy. We didn't do that last year, and I love history and geography. If I could only choose, this is a hard question, but if I could only choose 3 homeschool tools, I think they would be, this is kind of crazy and maybe out there a little bit, but welcome to my life. They would be supplements. I'm a supplement junkie, and in order for me to be able to be like a calm and peaceful and chill, great mom and teacher, I need to have some things that I take every day. I take my TRS spray every day. It's a heavy metal detox. I take some desiccated thyroid that helps give me energy. I like chlorophyll, and for my skin, like I could go on. And I give some to my kids too. So that helps us out a lot. We use them, we love them, they help us. The second thing would be this whiteboard that you see right behind me here. That's just like a place where I can just like throw up my thoughts literally, and just, if I'm thinking of something, or if I need something, or if I'm trying to explain something, I can draw a picture, or I can write out our schedule. Like I need this to be the centerpiece of our room, mostly for me, for my own like organization purposes. And I think anything that you see daily is just like, for example, oils. I have them out on the wall as a reminder to use them. I put my supplements out next to my fridge so I can see them, use them. I like if there's a word that I'm thinking of or something I want to watch, that I can pop that up there, and it's just like a place to gather everything, all my thoughts and craziness. And then I would say the third tool that I use and love for homeschool is just having a comfy space, a comfy chair, a comfy sofa, a comfy rug, blankets, like the comfort level, and to make this house feel like cozy. This room that we have, that we're blessed to have, to make it feel cozy, is really important to me. And it is a great tool, because when you are stressed out, or you're having to sit upright and be perfect, and when it's regimented like that, I think it's rigid, and I think it's hard to learn when you're rigid and in a stressful position and stressful mindset. So I want myself and my kids to be comfortable here. We spend a lot of time here, and that's important to me. So supplements, my whiteboard, and comfy, cozy stuff. Those are my 3 homeschool must-haves. What inspires me as a teacher? Honestly, it's all the YouTube mamas. Like, they are doing it. They're doing it well. And as my name would say, I want to do homeschool well as well. So it's a little redundant, but I follow This Gathered Nest, Ashley from Grace and Grit, of course, the host of this collaboration, The Waldock Way, and Rooted in Rest. Oh my gosh, there's so many, you guys, and they're just amazing. I love seeing how everyone does things differently, and getting a little glimpse into what their days are, what tools they're using, and there's so much stuff that I wouldn't know about if it wasn't for the YouTube mamas that inspire me. So, and my kids inspire me too. Like I want to be a good teacher for them. I want to have a quality time with them. That inspires me, because the days are long, but the years are short. Am I an early bird or a night owl? Anyone that knows me knows that I am a night owl through and through, to the max. Like, I could easily stay up till like 1 o'clock or 2 o'clock in the morning, easily every night, no problem. I try to be in bed before 11 though. So, and this year I want to do a video on it, but there's some things I want to change from last year. We're improving every year, being sanctified. And one of those things is that we got started school way too late last year. Like, I was sleeping in. It's my first year not to have to like wake up in the morning, you know? And I was like, oh, let a mom sleep in, you know? Well, that did not work out best for our family as a whole. So I'm trying to be better about that this year. Okay, next question. What is my favorite teacher treat? Coffee, tea, candy, chocolate? Chocolate always, but I don't really partake in chocolate that much. But what I do partake in every single day is my sweet matcha green tea. I make an iced latte. I just mix it with water, and I throw a little bit of oat milk creamer in there, and it is so good. I actually have one right here with my awesome homeschool prep goodie that I won on Instagram. So that's another mama that inspires me. Shout out to her if you're not following her at the homeschool prep. But yeah, so for right now it's matcha tea. I stopped drinking coffee, and I think it was an extremely good decision because I feel way less brain fog, way less adrenal fatigue, and I just feel better in general. Let's see. Next question. Do you prep and plan or go with the flow? Last year I did not prep and plan. I was like, we're just going to grab our book every day and open to the page. What do we need to prep about that? Like, you just go to the next lesson every day. Monday you do lesson 26, Tuesday you do lesson 27. I think that can work for some people, and it worked enough for us last year, but this year I want to find a better balance of being prepped, having like, I think for my kids, they are always asking me questions, and I would almost get like antsy about answering them so many times. But if they know the schedule, then they like, especially for my son, he needs to just know the schedule. It like sets his mind at ease. He can know what he's doing. He's a planner. And so if for no other reason, I'm going to be doing that for him. So we'll have a happy medium this year. What is something that you really enjoy outside of being a homeschool parent? I would say that most of my life it was going to concerts, being in the music scene. My husband was in a heavy metal band, which that's probably not a very common answer for most homeschool moms, but true story. Most of my life is going to concerts, but as I've gotten older, it's just relaxing by the pool. I'm a sunshine girl. I went to college in Florida. Go Knights, UCF, woo. I love laying by the pool. I love feeling the sun like beating on my skin. That's just like brings me so much joy. And swimming. I'm a big swimmer. I was a swimmer in elementary, middle, and high school, and that's my jam. So anything outside, pool. I would say ocean, but I'm like landlocked here in Texas, so it's kind of a bummer. But yeah, okay, so that is about 10-ish minutes of me introducing myself, meet the teacher. I cannot wait to watch all the other videos in this playlist, and thank you again so much to Ashley and Jessica for hosting this. Abby, why did I say Ashley? I'm so sorry. Abby and Jessica from the Waldock Way and Rooted in Rest for hosting this. And I look forward to sharing and posting more homeschool videos for you guys. If you're not, follow along on Instagram at Homeschool Well, I can do this. And yeah, subscribe, like, comment, all those fun things. And I'll see you guys soon.